Hey, what's up everybody? It's your girl, Maylene, and I'm here with my first video as a watercoloring video. So, first things first, I'm going to start talking about the supplies that I used. I used a Strathmore watercolor paper, and then I just cut it to my desired size. And then the watercolors and the paintbrushes I used are just store brand that I bought at Michael's. Nothing really too special, just kind of like store brand stuff. I don't really need expensive watercolors or anything because I'm just kind of having fun with it. I'm not really doing anything professionally. So the first thing I want to talk about is the sketch. The sketching process was a lot of fun. It was also really fast. It went a lot faster than I thought it would. It only took me maybe 10 to 15 minutes. The only thing I really struggled with during the sketch though was the bottom left eye and the lips. The left eye I actually got after the second or third try, but the lips were pretty hard for me. I couldn't figure out how to draw the little edge near where the face ends, but eventually I was just trying, and then eventually I did get it. And I just was like, oh, well, this is good enough, and I just started painting. Which brings me to the topic of the painting. So I always paint the face first whenever I'm watercoloring, because it just takes so long for me to paint the face. I don't know if it's just me, or if it's just a watercoloring thing in general, but painting the face takes so long, just because there are so many shadows, and highlights, and details. The thing I did really get frustrated with, though, was the paper started ripping, and it was kind of falling apart while I was painting the shadows on the face, which was really annoying. But eventually, I just got the shadows done and went, okay, no, don't touch the face. You're gonna just leave the face so it doesn't rip anymore. Actually, you can't really tell that the face has like paper rips on it, so I'm actually really surprised and I'm very relieved about that. And the other thing, of course, I messed up the lips again while painting. The paper started ripping, and then I used the wrong shade or the wrong color, and it was not fun. I fixed it, and I'm happy with it now, and then I just was like, okay, the face looks good, now move on to the rest of the stuff. When I moved on to the hair and the clothing, it went so fast. The hair took me maybe 15 minutes, and the clothing took me maybe 5. The shirt she's wearing is like white, so I didn't really have to do much. I just did some shadows here and there to make it look like clothes, and then I just kind of left it because I liked the way it looked as it was, so I was just kind of, okay, this looks good, now leave it. The hair was actually really fun to paint too, though. I just like the way it looks and the way it flows, and because it looks actually tied back, which is very nice for me. I have accomplished what I wanted to. For the hair and clothes, I just went on to the background, which is super simple. It's just dark blue fading to white, and the white is where the character is. And I really like the way it looks. It's simple, but it's nice. Now I'm going to talk about the concept of the painting. The whole thing was really just a fun idea I came up with. There were no guidelines to what we should be doing for the science fair, no prompts or anything, so I was like, oh, well, I'll just do something that I like, something fun. And so during class, I was sitting just sketching because I had nothing better to do, because I typically finish my work during class quite fast. So I was just sketching, and I was like, hey, you know what would be cool? A girl with 5 eyes. And then I thought, you know what would be even cooler? Painting this girl for the science fair. And so I did it, and I painted her, and I'm happy. Her design, like personality-wise, I have not come up with anything for that. I just really like the way she looks, and that's it. Now, about the science fair. During class, my teacher was like, hey guys, the science fair is going to be soon, and if you guys want to sign up for it, come talk to me after class, and we will talk about what you will be doing and what the guidelines are and everything. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm not really going to do it. I'm not really a science fair person. I like the subject science, but I'm not really a science fair person. It's just not for me. But then my teacher, she pulled me and my friend aside, and my friend also draws, and she was like, hey, so are you guys going to do the science fair? And I was like, probably not. And she was like, oh, well, the thing is, there's an art portion of the science fair, and you two are kind of like the artists of the class. And I was like, oh my gosh, she considers us the artists of the class. That's so sweet. So nice. It made me happy. But she was like, there's an art portion, and it's just a little art gallery. There's no guidelines, no prompts. You can do whatever you want. You can use any medium, and you can just submit your art, and it'll be put up in the gallery. So I ended up just doing the project 4 months in advance. The whole thing was a lot of fun, and this little mini project was super relaxing, and I personally actually had a lot of fun doing it, and recording it and painting it was really relaxing. It was also really nice not doing something last minute for once. Anyways, I hope you guys all had fun watching this, and I will see you all later.